2 new geo operators, but also the new free map as well, and so many more improvements and features that are coming your way. But let's take a look at the content coming to Velvet Shell. So this time we're sailing to Ibiza, Spain with our new map, Coastline. During the day, you have this slow vacation ambiance on a sunny afternoon, like you're sipping a cocktail right by the poolside. But the pace picks up at night with Ibiza's famous party scene. And now let's take a look at the spawn points. Spawn point 1 is the first one where you have the main entrance, which is mostly accessible on foot with very little rappel. The second spawn point is the pool spawn that offers cover approach for the attackers in order to reach the building alive. And now for the third one, you have the ruin spawn that features a sniper tower spot accessible from the get-go. And now what really makes this map special is that it is built around this inner courtyard to offer surround flow of combat for a final action-packed rush. Going through this area is very high risk, high reward for both attackers and defenders. Now, what really makes Coastline stand out is the colorful interior designs with strong thematics, so that players will be able to easily identify and communicate their location as well as their opponents. These rooms offer open spaces which allow for more gadget placement and fluid navigation. Rainbow Six Siege officially welcomes you to La Perla Blanca. Now let's get into our operators. We have Mira and Jackal, our 2 new geo operators from Spain. Now let's talk about Mira for a moment. She is our objective defender. Now Mira is an architect in the very sense of the word. On one side, she's able to strongly establish a position, bringing comfort to the team and line of sights, while on the opposite side, she creates a real threat by making life tough for enemies who dare to get close. And now on the other side, we have Jackal, who is the ultimate anti-roamer. We present you for the first time an operator specialized in giving intel on moving opponents. In Velvet Shell, roamers beware. We also have many tweaks and improvements coming your way in Velvet Shell, which releases on February 7th, 2017, this Tuesday. Are you guys excited about that? Woo! I'm excited. Now, we have some amazing invited guests here that are about to play on the Velvet Shell show match for you guys, so you get your first live look at Velvet Shell. But before that, we're gonna turn to our designers here to talk a little bit about the gadgets and the map that we're about to see and some of the tactics. So I'm gonna start off with you, Simon. Tell us a little bit about Jackal and his ability.
So Jackal comes equipped with a visor, which he can turn on and off at will. It doesn't run on a battery or anything. And when he does activate it, he's going to be able to see the footsteps left by the defenders.
No, we saw a little bit of that yesterday, and people have been sort of seeing that. But what else? We were hiding something, right? A little bit?
Oh yeah, we've been hiding a feature that's pretty cool about the gadget. So you're gonna witness it in an instant. So as you see right now, Jackal is tracking his prey. He saw that the defender went up the stairs, and there he scans the footprints, and he can identify the target, and it pings him on his location.
That's pretty awesome. That's really crazy. And so how many times how often does it ping the location of the opponent?
So when you put the hunter's mark on your opponent, he is pinged immediately, and then he's going to be pinged every 10 seconds for 30 seconds.
Wow.
So you can really track him down even if he keeps on moving.
Nice. So one ping every 10 seconds for 30 seconds.
Exactly.
So you'll be able to sort of track his movement. If perhaps he's rotating to another side, you'll be able to see where he's
exactly.
rotating.
There's no hiding from Jackal.
Now, there's also going to be kind of an interesting play that we might see play out here in just a few moments during the full reveal, but it may actually, we'll be able to see some counter strats to that, maybe some trickery, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like when we design operators, we always keep in mind the interactions with the other operators. Like how can the other operators interact with them? And so Kavera, our ultimate roamer, when she uses silent steps, she actually doesn't leave any footsteps. So she will be able to have these like crazy mind games with Jackal.
That's really interesting. And then there's going to be a few other operators that might be able to disrupt his gameplay as well.
Yeah, exactly. Our good friend Mute, if Jackal steps into a zone of effect of the jammers, his vision is going to get blurred. He's not going to be able to see, so he will have to turn his visor off.
Wow, that's really crazy and really interesting. I cannot wait to see that. Maybe we'll see some interesting Kavera plays, maybe some Mute plays.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that. Anything else about his jammer that you wanted, or his gadget that you wanted to say?
Well, yeah. So he has a counter. Like we didn't want to know like let Jackal just like do the whole round with his with his visor on and have no counterplay to that. But when Jackal gets fired at him, he disrupts his visor in kind of the way Mute does. So like you have to be kind of careful. Like when you get close to your prey or like the defender, like the defender you're tracking, you might want to turn that visor off because it will affect you during the firefight.
That's really interesting and kind of a cool little disruption that you guys put in there.
Yeah.
A wrinkle
exactly.
that we're not usually see. We don't usually see that. So that will be really interesting to see. Now moving on to Mira, of course, our objective defender, our 3 armor objective defender. Tell us a little bit about Mira.